Hello and welcome back to Behind the Screen for the second straight week. Well, it's been like a week and a half. The second straight episode. The one and only HN Films is here to talk about the Oscars that happened a couple days ago.
Sorry, baby.
Yeah, you've been on a lot of episodes, but I want to let the people know HN Films is not the co-host, but behind the screen. Trust, other guests will be coming.
Me enough for that shit. They don't pay me enough.
Yeah, and I don't think if everything goes to plan, the next couple episodes will be about like Invincible, The Boys, Euphoria. I don't think you watch any of those.
A bunch of sl-
It's definitely not Slap, but yeah, I don't think you watch it. Um, okay, so we could probably get right into the Oscars that happened 4 days ago now. And what were your initial thoughts before we get into like the actual wins? Like, what do you think of like as a TV viewing experience watching the Oscars? I'll let you go first. So I thought the broadcast. I watched the Oscars pretty much every year since probably 2020. No, yeah, 2020 was Parasite year. That's the first year I watched the Oscars, and I did miss the year where they thought it was like a. I think there was a Coda year or something where they thought Chadwick Boseman was going to win the Oscar, the posthumous Oscar. I didn't watch those Oscars. I forgot why I didn't watch them. I think maybe I was working or couldn't find a way to watch it that year for whatever reason. But yeah, I enjoy watching the Oscars. I think they've been all the broadcasts have been way too long. I don't know, this one didn't feel that long to me. It was long. It was long. It was like 3 hours and a half, maybe a little less. But it didn't feel as long. I feel like they've been getting up to like 4 hours, which is just insane. I think that's why they had it's early no matter what where you are, but here in America it's like the Oscars my time is like 4 p.m., which is pretty early for the Oscars or like any primetime event in America. But yeah, I thought the broadcast was pretty good. I didn't think Conan was as good as a host as last year. Like his opening monologue wasn't as funny, but I think there were some really funny skits, like the opening one with the weapons parody, and then I really like the ending one where he parodied the ending or one of the final scenes of One Battle After Another, where he's basically Lockjaw. I thought that was pretty funny. So, what did you think about it?
My first time sitting for an entire Oscars, and I thought it was fucking terrible. Honestly, still not as bad as the Jimmy Kimmel times, but not a single one of the fucking bits worked for me. I usually like Conan, but I don't know when he's doing this, he's just not hitting for time. Someone doesn't accept in speech. Someone fucking takes too long, or like there's some mishap. It's all just way too awkward and way too long. I don't know why they keep calling it. They keep saying it's a 3 hour thing when it's never over. When it's never 3 hours, it's like 3.5. And every time there's a bit, I'm just like, wow, this is why this is 3.5 hours because we just have all these fucking bits like fucking RDJ and Chris Evans. That shit was terrible.
Yeah,
But other than that, it was okay.
and they had fucking Gragu too.
But stop.
Yeah, yeah, Kimmel was like a really bad host and he was always just like shitting on the movies and it wasn't like really funny. Like you can like comedically like make fun of the movies, but like his entire bit was just shit. Like I remember like Killers of the Flower Moon, that was a long movie, wasn't it? It was like just not funny. And it was just like shitting on the movies. And Conan was a better host last year. I think he was really funny last year. This year he wasn't as good, but he still wasn't like it wasn't a train wreck like I felt like it was every year with Kimmel. But yeah, there was the acceptance speeches. It was really fun. I thought it was really funny when they played off. They just started playing music when K-pop Demon Hunters like actors tried talking. I thought it was hilarious. Even though it was probably not the right thing to do.
Frankly, the only bit I thought was funny was when Adrian Brody showed up and they like started to play him off, and he was like taking forever. I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was funny. I think they tried the bridesmaids thing, and that was only funny to me, probably because I haven't seen bridesmaids.
Terrible.
Yeah, that felt like way too long. I think they aren't going to do this, but if you just make cut every single skit from the Oscars and don't play off people when they're doing their speeches, I think people would like them more. it wouldn't be as long.
I'm surprised. I only had played off like a few people. It wasn't that bad. And sometimes, sometimes you got to play them off. Like when someone wins and there's like 4 directors or whatever.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad as the
Yeah, no one gives a fuck. Let's move on.
yeah, it wasn't as bad as the Golden Globes. Like when K-pop Demon Hunters won something, they the speeches were so long they kept going to one person to the next, and then one of them started singing or something. I forgot. It was like super cringe. And it was like ridiculous. We didn't have anything ridiculous like that. Uh, yeah, the Oscars. I watched the Oscars, Golden Globes, and the Emmys, and I'd probably say the Oscars are the best of those, which does feel like a low bar. But
I just find it ridiculous that the Oscars are the most like prodigious film event of the year, and it's like a complete awkward shit show run by a bunch of fucking idiots or something. Because every single year it's just like embarrassing to watch.
yeah, I find it fun to watch. I just don't take it too seriously. I think it's just fun to see all the same people in that same room. I think there were some good acceptance speeches. I really liked honestly, it might have peaked with the first award, which is Amy Madigan winning for weapons. I thought she had a really great and fun speech.
No, I thought she was annoying.
Oh, you thought she was annoying?
I'm still mad at her for winning that.
I think she was good in weapons. I mean, out of the nominees, I mean, I would say second or third for her performance, honestly, for me. I don't know. I think she's great in weapons.
She's the worst one.
But
Second
the
worst, other than that lady from Sinners.
oh, you think Wumi Osaku is the second worst of the nominees?
No, I think fucking Madigan is.
Oh, I thought you said she's the worst other than and then you said other than the girl from Sinners.
No, she's the worst.
I thought yeah, I think Amy Adams is really good in weapons. I love weapons, and the movie
I do
doesn't
too,
look
but
comparable.
Sentimental Value, ladies, come on, guys.
I guess I just don't care for that movie to be honest. But yeah, she had a good speech. Kugler had a good speech, I think. Who else had a good? I liked the cinematographer for Sinners winning. That was a cool moment, I think.
She was the best. That was the best
Yeah,
one by far.
yeah, that was good. Oh, I also really liked the casting director for One Battle After Another. That was a fun speech because she was
Yeah,
like making fun,
she seems
making
chill.
yeah, making fun of PTA and all that. PTA, I think honestly his best acceptance speech was during the Golden Globes, probably because that was like the first major award he won when he won for screenplay, whatever they have really long words for their awards, but when he won the Golden Globes, I think that was like his best speech. But he had still pretty good speeches here. But yeah, pretty good broadcast. But I say last year's were better. But yeah, so we can probably get an actual awards now. I would say the biggest winner of the night is just one battle, winning Best Picture, Best Director for PTA, first ever. PTA won three first ever Oscars with Director, Adapted Screenplay, and Best Picture. Those are big wins. Also won Casting and won some. Oh yeah, Sean Penn for supporting actor, of course, won, and he wasn't even there. That was actually a pretty funny moment when Kieran Culkin said he like Sean Penn is isn't here and said is or said and he said or didn't even want to be here. I thought he was pretty funny. Like
They
nodding at
should
that.
just like if someone doesn't fucking show up, they should just give it.
I don't think I'm not sure how many people actually know like who won. Like it's probably a very small amount of people, so so it doesn't get leaked because I don't think anything like that's ever gotten leaked. So I think that it's probably like I don't think more than 5 people are aware of who wins each award before the Oscars. So I think that'd be kind
Okay,
of
well,
tricky.
one of those 5 people should like give it to the fucking runner-up.
I don't think it matters. I mean, if Sean Penn wants to go to Ukraine while he wins an Oscar, that's his choice. I think it was a very well deserved win because I thought Sean Penn had an amazing performance in one battle.
Yeah, he was pretty good. I don't understand people on Twitter who are saying he's like terrible.
Yeah, I think they just don't like Sean Penn, which is fair. but uh, or they like because Lockjaw is like a terrible character as a person. They like just correlate that with him winning an award. Yeah, I thought he deserved that. Michael B. Jordan was probably the. I mean, the race for best actor was probably the most competitive race this year. Honestly, it could have gone to like four of the guys there. And ultimately went to Michael B. Jordan. We both wanted it to be Timothy. That didn't happen. It kind of feels obvious in hindsight. Like, of course, it's not Timothy because that would be well, usually like my gut instinct. If you really want to move, if you want really want someone or a movie to win at the Oscars, but you're not sure about it, but you like really want it, it's probably just not going to happen in my experience. So that just it isn't surprising in hindsight.
It was pretty obvious.
Yeah, I don't hate Michael B. Jordan's performance in Sinners. Thought Timothy was a lot better. I would say most of them. All the other four probably I prefer. I don't think it's a terrible win, especially when you look at the history of the best actor winner. It's not like he's like the worst that's happened in the past decade. There have been some not so great performances that ended up winning best actor in the past few years, so I'm not too mad at it. Yeah. So what else? Casting was the first ever win, first ever time they've had casting in the Oscars. Uh, I guess for the future, you can kind of correlate. I don't know if it's probably not gonna be the same every year, but you can probably predict best picture for now when they announce who wins best casting. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna correlate pretty evenly for the future.
It's just a coincidence.
Yeah, probably a coincidence, but I guess we won't know yet if
It'll be
it'll
interesting
correlate.
to see if there's ever going to be a best casting for a film that doesn't win any of like the 4 actor awards.
Yeah, it would probably have to be a pretty unique film, I guess, like that has a lot of like first time actors in it.
Marty Supreme.
I don't think Marty Supreme deserved it. I'm not saying it didn't.
Fuck
It wouldn't.
off.
I'm not saying it wouldn't deserve it. I'm just saying I don't think it'd be the most deserving. I would say One Battle was more deserving because of like. I mean, they hired like an actual cop in the movie, and like all like the minor characters are like so unique and I really give really good performances. And
Yeah, true. It's
discovering,
my number 2 pick. I can't complain.
yeah, and discovering Chase Infinity. I don't
Yeah,
think Marty Supreme has anything like that.
I
Rory,
discovered that fat guy.
yeah, there's a lot of unique faces in Marty Supreme too, obviously. And Best Picture, obviously, One Battle, huge win. I think is probably. I mean, Oppenheimer was a couple years ago. Absolutely loved Oppenheimer. It was my number one movie of that year, and One Battle was mine. I after rewatching One Battle, I got to rewatch it in theaters. I know for a fact it was my favorite movie of last year, so very happy that it won Best Picture, not Sinners. Even though I don't hate Sinners, I love Sinners. I just glad it was the movie that was my favorite that won.
Sinners would have been the boring option.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Boring is the right word. I just. I don't know. It'd be a unique win. I just don't. I just don't think it would be my preference because I mean, in a horror movie, winning the best picture is would be pretty special. But I think it
That
was.
shit is not horror, bro.
It is what he means. It's a vampire horror movie for most of it.
It's not. It's just a thriller.
I think it's horror. I mean, there's very few movies that scare me, but this is probably so. This year was one battle after another. Last year was Anora. I don't think you were high at Anora, were you?
I liked Anora, but I was happy that it won all those awards because it's such like a unique one to win. What even was the competition last year? I can't even remember.
Well, it's probably the
Brutalist.
Brutalist. The Brutalist was the second choice, which I
Brutalist
would
would be
have.
like the traditional.
Yeah, I did prefer the Brutalist, but I also loved Anora.
Yeah, and I
Uh,
like that Sean Baker did so much of that shit himself. Apparently he's kind of evil. He loves Israel or something, but he seemed pretty cool in those Oscars, and he also like edited it, so he won like 4 Oscars.
yeah, yeah, he won yeah, quite a few, and then 2023 is Oppenheimer. So Oppenheimer, Nora, and One Battle. I'm not sure. the Oscars have ever had like actually good films. The 3 straight years for me, because usually it's just like the maybe one good year and then like 4 straight years of bullshit. Like maybe a movie I kind of like, but I don't understand why it deserve Best Picture. So I think it's pretty rare that the Oscars are actually choosing pretty good Best Picture winners for me the last couple years.
Yeah, it's been pretty good, I think. Better than the 2010s.
Yeah, because before that there was I think Everything Everywhere All at Once, which I'm personally not a fan of. I get why people like it. You do you like it? I also have no clue.
Worst fucking year ever, bro.
Yeah, yeah, and then 2021 was Coda, I think, and then
I'm still happy that one. I don't give a fuck. I love that movie.
I think it's a good movie, and just
It
I
is fucking
don't really
hilarious
get
that
it.
it won Best Picture, but it makes film people mad, so I like it.
Yeah, I think it won. I think it just won because well, that was a huge shock. I did not see Coda coming at all. Usually, I see what's coming. Especially the last 3 years have been incredibly obvious. Like you could have honestly predicted Best Picture like each year, probably by August, like each year. Like it's pretty obvious by August or September that what's gonna win Best Picture.
But as
Which
soon as
is
One Battle came out, it was a fucking
yeah, before it came out, people then the people first saw it, they're like, oh yeah, it's gonna win Best Picture, no question.
yeah. I don't think anyone would say that about Coda.
Yeah. And then Nomadland, which I did not like, was 2020.
Boring, boring ass movie.
Yeah.
I mean, 2020 was like the driest year ever for film, so like that Oscars doesn't even fucking count.
Yeah, there were definitely some better choices that year, but yeah. So it's pretty yeah, it's just been pretty surprising to me the last 3 years have been good, which makes me feel that we are due for a really bad Oscars year. Like it's like we've had 3 straight years of pretty good years now. It's probably now next year is
Avengers Doomsday, best year, best picture.
I think it's just gonna be some total bullshit that people don't see coming, like Coda. I like I like Coda, but it was bullshit that people didn't see coming. Even Everything Everywhere was pretty obvious. Like people were pretty aware, like, yeah, it's probably going Best Picture.
People were literally hyping that as like the
Yeah.
movie for fucking.
Yeah, released in like March of that year, I think, and never really lost momentum. I would like to say the front runner for next year or this year. Well, the Oscars will still be next year, but for the movies this year, I would like to say the front runner is Dune Part 3, but it's probably not going to be Dune Part 3.
It's definitely not June, bro. It's a fucking Digger, bro. Digger
Yeah,
Nation.
I think Digger is definitely a candidate for Tom Cruise to win his Oscar,
Digger Nation.
but I think the
The
potential
Digger. When does that come out?
I think it's coming in October, I think. I actually heard reactions from it. It sounds pretty good. It's like a satire comedy type of thing.
No way people have already seen it.
They've done test screenings. It's like very early. I think they wrapped production, so I mean, it could be close to its end. But the the chance for Dune 3, I'm not sure it's gonna parallel this, but people always bring up the Lord of the Rings trilogy, how Fellowship won 4 Oscars, I think. The first Dune won like 6, and then Two Towers won like two Oscars, and Dune 2 won 2 Oscars, and then Return of the King won like a record 11 Oscars. I think I'm not sure that will happen for Dune. Maybe if it's like really, really, really good, like maybe it could happen. Uh, I don't know. I guess that's the potential for Dune 3. Like people are waiting to give it awards until the trilogy finishes.
I'm gonna predict right off the bat June Part 3 doesn't win any Oscars except for below the line
Not
stuff.
even director for Denny. They didn't like they didn't give it to him last time for Dune 2 because they're like, oh, we'll just give it to you for Dune 3, or that was the rumor.
Nah, it's not happening. It's not winning
I
anything.
don't know. I think they're gonna if Dune 3 is like actually like really great, like Dune 2, or the first one. I think they're probably gonna give it at least. I think at least Denny is gonna be in a lot of competition to win Best Director. I think at least.
I think the only way it gets in contention is if the reaction to this one Part 2 kind of reception. Then maybe. Because if they are following like the Messiah kind of vibe, then it would be more Oscar baity. So
Yeah. Well, so Messiah is basically just three. From what I remember, it's mostly 300 pages of Paul talking to himself or talking to people in rooms. It's like not very actiony. But from the trailer that released recently, it does seem like there's more action than I expected. Seems like more similar to Dune
'Cause they're
2.
just gonna show the jihad.
Yeah, I think I guess it could be kind of Godfather Part 2 style where they have the flash forward to 16 years later because Doom Messiah flash forwards 16 years later, but then they flash back to the Holy War, maybe.
I think they might just have the Holy War is still fucking happening.
Yeah, maybe. And I think they are also partially adapting Children of Doom, the third book, because what's her name? Alia is like fully grown, plays Anya Taylor, played by Anya Taylor Joy, and I don't think she's an adult in Doom Messiah, so I assume they're adapting both books.
No, well, they said this movie is 17 years after part 2, and she wasn't even born in that movie, so she'd be, like, 17, and in Messiah, I'm only a little bit into it, but they said she's, like, 16 or something, so
Yeah,
then
maybe.
why
I
not?
don't know. I think she like takes more of a leading role in Children of Dune though, but I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. But yeah, I think director is definitely possible for Dune. I mean if it's really, really good, I think it could be up for picture, all kinds of stuff. Pattinson for supporting
It'll
actor.
get nominated for Best Picture, but it won't win it. Has Danny won an Oscar
No,
before
he's
for
no, he's never
directing?
won an Oscar. That's why he could be up for one.
Okay, maybe they will then. I'm still gonna just predict that it won't win just to have something controversial to say.
And
I'll probably give it to Alejandro for the hit film Digger.
after he's working on James Bond movies, so he might not have another
Oh yeah, he's definitely not gonna get a chance
yeah,
again.
yeah, it might be a while. Yeah, I think Tom Cruise for Digger is if there's any prediction for the Oscars you can make this early, it'd be Tom Cruise to win an Oscar for Digger because it seems like they're gonna push for him. That entire movie is probably getting awards push, but especially for him, to win Best Actor. But
Surely the whole reason this movie's being made is that Tom Cruise.
yeah, that's probably why he did it. And Alejandro Naruto previously got Leo's first Oscar and only Oscar, obviously.
Is another early prediction is that Timothy won't even be nominated for Best Actor for June. It's not
I
happening.
think it'll be tough, but I think it honestly depends how good Dune 3 is. I mean, maybe the recent PR around him maybe influences him getting nominated or not, but I don't think it will because we're 9 months away from Dune 3 coming out, and I think any controversy will be long forgotten by the time it comes out.
I just don't think this is the kind of movie that gets Best Actor nominations.
Usually not, but I think there were quite a few nominations for the first Dune though, acting wise. I'm pretty sure
Oh really?
Oscar Isaac got nominated. Maybe not though.
No way he
I don't know. Maybe he didn't.
got
Maybe he
nominated.
didn't. But
I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up. No, it did not. No.
okay, yeah. Best picture, original score, cinematography. Yeah, I don't know.
It's all technical
It's
stuff.
possible. I think it's possible if they go Return of the King. I think Viggo Mortensen won an Oscar for Return of the King. But
Did he actually? That is
I'm
so funny.
pretty sure. Maybe not, but I'm pretty sure he
But
did.
my thing is with when people make the Lord of the Rings comparisons, the Lord of the Rings each year, and also everyone knew that all of them were going to come out because they filmed it once. June has been more spread out, and also it's always been slightly uncertain if the next one is going to get even fucking greenlit. So I don't think the Academy is thinking like that personally.
Yeah, true. But I think if it's really good, they're not gonna like be waiting around for another Doom movie because there's not gonna be in one or not one directed by Denny. Who knows what Warner Brothers has planned?
If it's it,
Viggo did not win for Return of the King. I looked it up and he did not.
just saying random shit.
I did. There's no acting wins for Return of the King from what I see. But yeah, other candidates for really it's way too early to predict. But I just thought it'd be funny. I mean, Dominic Sessa might get nominated again because he's gonna be playing Anthony Bourdain in Tony, directed by Matt Johnson, the GOAT.
The guy from The Holdovers.
Yeah.
I thought his career was over already.
No, it's not. Why would it be over?
I don't know. Also, no Matt Johnson movie is not getting fucking Oscar
It's
nominated.
a biopic. I mean, it could just for actor for Dominic
That
Sessa.
fucking not every biopic gets Oscar noms, okay?
A lot of them do though. I mean,
Wait, what about the hit film Michael?
oh yeah, that'll be up for Oscars for sure. Probably Jafar Jackson for Best Actor, at least.
Is that movie gonna be terrible?
I mean, it looks terrible.
What about the 4 Beatles biopics? How are they gonna spread the Oscars around
Yeah,
that?
that'll be Oscars in 2 years. Michael was actually split into two halves, and the second half may never come out because of lawsuits. Like the family was not happy with what they did with the second half because of certain controversies. So it may not even come out. So the first one might just feel like a very incomplete movie. I think they did. Yeah, that's the interpretation from what I heard.
Were they really that desperate for money that they split a fucking biopic into 2 parts?
Yeah, I don't know. The second part might come out. Who knows what'll happen?
I have a feeling that movie is gonna, like, flop. Like, I think they made it assuming it would make $1 billion, but I don't think it's gonna do even half
I
that.
think it'll do really good. I think people really. I mean, people are gonna show up. I think are really excited. The casuals are really excited for this movie. I think.
Shout out to the casuals.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for it too. You know, I think it'll be bad. Like I'm excited for it in like a train wreck way. I wanna see a biopic about Michael Jackson. I think it'll be
But
entertaining.
yeah, like, what other Oscar caliber movies are coming out this year? Oh yeah, The Odyssey, I guess.
I can list out quite a few that are up there. Yeah, The Odyssey, Wild Horse 9, the new Martin McDonough film. I think John Malkovich is in that one. Project Hail
The
Mary.
Mandalorian
Project
and
Hail Mary
Grogu.
maybe. I don't know. I don't think Project Hail Mary.
No.
I actually don't think Project Hail Mary is gonna get nominated. It's
Fuck
gonna get
no.
nominated for like below the line stuff, but that's it. I don't think it's gonna be this huge awards contender like people think it will be.
I don't know why people are saying that. It's got VFX on lock and maybe cinematography.
Yeah, there is uh I don't know how to pronounce this. I assume it's Fjord neon movie. Sebastian Stan Renat Renzeve is in it.
I don't know anything
But
about
it's
that.
supposed to be awards contender. Disclosure Day.
Oh.
Disclosure Day, new Spielberg. Obviously going to be a contender probably.
Incoming flop.
I don't think so. I don't think box office.
Did the Fablemans win anything? I don't think so.
No, it got lots of nominations and no wins. Yeah, it was.
Fablemans is so good.
Yeah, that's that's probably Spielberg's best in a long, long time to me.
Since Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Sure.
Yeah, and
Sure.
you got The Social Reckoning, the sequel to The Social Network.
That can't be actually happening. Is that really filming?
Yep, I think it might have actually wrapped production, starring.
How can you make a sequel to a fucking Social Network movie that doesn't have any of the fucking same
It's
cast?
gonna be some. It's just gonna be some courtroom drama bullshit about Russia
I don't
spies.
know. I'll watch it because it has good actors in it, but like Jesus Christ,
Yeah,
too little, too late.
yeah, starring Mikey Madison, Jeremy Allen White, Jeremy Strong, Bill Burr, Wunmi Mosaku, Betty Gilpin, and yeah, that's crazy. But directed by.
Jeremy
Yeah.
Strong as Mark Zuckerberg is a fucking inspired pick. That'll probably be interesting.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be good without Fincher.
Nah,
So
that guy's not. He's kind of fallen off.
yeah, of course you have Greta Gerwig's Narnia.
Greta Gerwig needs to start making real movies again.
Yeah, I'm not sure that'll happen anytime soon. It feels like this is what she always wanted to do. She wants to be the Nolan for women.
Little Women was so long ago.
I really love Barbie though. I think it's a really fun movie. It's obviously no.
I do too, but that should have been a one-off thing, and now like get back to the real stuff.
Yeah, I don't respect from Narnia. I think I've watched the Narnia movies. I just don't remember anything. I don't really care.
Isn't it straight to Netflix crap?
It's actually gonna have a pretty wide release on Thanksgiving, I think. I'm not sure internationally what's going on, but I know it's going on IMAX screens on Thanksgiving. So November.
Holy crap! Never mind.
Yeah, it's like the widest
And
Netflix release yet. I think Greta Gerwig I think she negotiated like she wouldn't do it with Netflix unless it would get a wide theatrical release.
well, Netflix has been winning pretty good at the Oscars, so who fucking knows?
Yeah. There's also Joel Cohen's first movie since the Denzel Washington tragedy Macbeth movie, Jack of Spades, starring Josh O'Connor. Could be a contender.
Get this man off my screen. I'm done with him already.
Who, Josh O'Connor?
Yes, I don't like him. He's
That's
ugly.
crazy. I love Josh O'Connor. Well, I guess you.
Nah, he's fine. He's fine.
Yeah, he's gonna be in 2 movies next year. Discord Day and Jack of Spades.
Yeah, I know.
He also,
He was gonna wake up dead man.
yeah, I really like him. I think it also has good taste in choosing projects so far. There's also Robert Eggers' Werewolf.
That won't be nominated for anything.
Nosferatu, I think, got a couple noms, so it could. It won't. Yeah, it won't.
Did it? I thought Eggers movies never get
I don't
recognition.
think they really did until Nosferatu. I don't think it won anything, but yeah, it got a couple below the nine nominations. There were even rumors that it almost got nominated for Best Picture, but didn't ultimately happen.
Not surprising.
It's probably too early for any of the indie movies to know yet, like what's gonna come out. I mean, obviously, you got Sense and Sensibility, starring Daisy Edgar Jones.
I don't know about his, but sign me up.
No, I don't know. Yeah, not much else. I mean, you got the drama, Pattinson and Zendaya. I think that's coming pretty soon, actually, like next month or something.
That's not gonna make any kind of splash. I can already tell. Zendaya movies are always just dead on arrival.
Yeah, but it is A24 romance movie, so maybe it'll do something.
No, I won't.
There's also the Luca Guadagnino film about Sam Altman, the ChatGPT CEO. Who knows? It's a biopic.
The fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah, that'll win.
Andrew Garfield, isn't it? I assume playing Sam Altman.
Dude, talk about washed actors.
He's not washed. I mean, just I don't know.
Before Project Hail Mary, I got a trailer for some fucking kids movie that he's in. It looked really good.
No, I didn't get anything like that. I mean,
It's about like a magic book or something.
I think his last couple projects not that great, but I think he was going after the hunt. You probably didn't watch it though.
No, I should though.
Yeah, it was pretty polarizing, but I still liked the movie ultimately. His last really good role though, honestly, was probably Under the Silver Lake. I don't know.
Yeah, that movie is so good.
Yeah, it's really good. Oh, there's also a new David Robert Mitchell movie this year, dinosaur movie.
No one cares.
I care. I mean, Anne Hathaway's in it, so
Yeah, but I mean, like the Academy doesn't
I
care.
know.
I thought that's what we were talking about.
I know. I was just saying in general, like other, and I don't think necessarily. I mean, teenage. I don't like this title. Teenage Sex and Death at Camp Miasma, or whatever you pronounce it. I don't think it'll get nominated for anything, but it's a movie I'm excited for. Directed by Jane Schoenbrun.
Is that the Jane Schoenbrun one?
Yeah,
They've got my girl, what's her face, in it, so I will be watching.
Hannah Einbinder.
Yeah, love her.
Yeah, it definitely won't be up for any
That movie
awards.
is that's like the most formulated for film Twitter movie ever made. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
Gay film Twitter users.
Yeah. And of course, Avengers Doomsday will be up for many awards.
That's gonna win best casting for sure. It has the most stacked casting.
Yeah, I mean, it's a
History.
miracle they got all those people in one single room for a green screen.
Yeah, I'm sure all of those people are on set at the same time.
Yeah. I think it's pretty crazy they're not really budging on Doomsday and Dune 3 being on the release on the same date.
Yeah, that's fucking bizarre. June had the date first, so Doomsday should fuck off.
Also, Dune has the advantage they have exclusive IMAX screens for 1 week.
Yeah, I would deadass not be watching Doomsday, I reckon.
There's no shot I'm missing Doomsday. There's no way. I don't care if it's terrible. I'll be there day one.
I will be watching if I hear it's really terrible or surprisingly good. Otherwise, I don't care.
I was thinking what I would do, like if I'm gonna watch Doomsday or Doom 3 first, because it's a genuine
Bro.
debate to me. Because I don't want to. I know I'm gonna get spoiled Doomsday no matter what, but I'd rather be less spoiled. So I was thinking if I can only see one in one day, then I choose Doomsday first, because then I'd be because I.
You need to be fucking
But
put
I'm
down,
less
bro.
likely to get spoiled doing 3 in like one day. But if if I'm able to watch them in like one like back to back double feature, then I'll definitely watch Dune 3 first. Obviously, I think I'm more,
Spoilers, it's just fucking CGI slop, bro.
but I prefer no less. I'd rather get not spoiled than get spoiled.
You need to get some fucking standards.
I'm still excited for Doomsday because of the X-Men. That's the only reason though.
What, for a bunch of fucking decrepit 80-year-olds who can't move?
I'm more excited for like Cyclops because Cyclops actually looks like he's doing Cyclops things, which maybe made me soy.
Literally, the only clip they've shown is him shooting lasers out of his eyes, which is just done in every fucking movie. What are
He wasn't really doing that. I don't think he's really doing
you
that.
talking about?
Like he never like lost control in the movies. I sound like a super fanboy right now, but uh, yeah, I don't know.
God, you are just embarrassing.
Hopefully, Doomsday's good. I'm rooting for my boys, the Russell brothers. You know they've had it rough lately, so hopefully it's good.
I'm rooting for their downfall so bad. I don't care.
I think Doomsday will definitely do way better box office wise, regardless.
Yeah, it will. Anyone who thinks Dune is gonna outperform it is a fucking idiot.
I think Dune should keep its date, but honestly, this is probably worse for Dune than it is Doomsday on keeping the same date.
Yeah, it is.
I think Dune 3 will still do good though. It just I don't think they understand that it's not quite Barbenheimer. Barbie had a largely female demographic, and Oppenheimer was more male demographic. Doomsday and Dune are I mean Doomsday is a very diverse demographic because everyone fucking like Endgame had ridiculous made a ridiculous amount of money, but both are their like highest demographic is probably males for like young 20s. So
You can't recreate the Barbenheimer thing because those are like polar opposite movies down to the fucking demographic and the color scheme and everything. Avengers and Dune are both just fucking big action movies for boys. And also, here's another prediction. Even if Doomsday wasn't there, I think Dune Part 3 will not make as much money as Part 2. I think people are going to say it's too weird or too
yeah,
boring.
it doesn't actually seem as weird as the Messiah book though. It's 'cause, I mean, Denny even described it as a thriller, and I would not describe Messiah as a thriller. Maybe like psychological thriller, but still, I mean, it seems more like traditional war movie than I expected, and maybe that's what it would be.
Yeah, so far, I'm like 50 pages into it, so no spoilers, but I think if they did a straight adaptation of it, it would easily be my favorite movie, honestly.
Yeah,
I love too much hype and aura for me personally. It was just like too much fucking action.
yeah. If they adapted Messiah faithfully, it'd just basically be Oppenheimer, which would be pretty cool.
Yeah, and that made fucking almost $1 billion, so who knows?
Yeah, I think I'll probably do similar. I think it'll still do good. I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe people will show up for both because it's around Christmas time. Maybe like Doomsday has like really good at the start and then weaker legs, but Doom 3 might have like really strong legs where it does good for weeks and weeks. But
Yeah, I think that's definitely the likely outcome.
yeah, that's probably what they're hoping
I think
for.
we need to talk about the real heavy hitter though that's coming out around the same time is Jumanji.
Oh yeah,
That one is gonna be the real
that's
contender.
coming out like a week before those two. I actually think
They're trying to do the thing they did with the other ones, where they released it at the same time as Star Wars, except this time it's going up against like an actual good movie and Avengers.
yeah, I think the Jumanji movies have done really well though, box office
I think
wise.
that movie's
Yeah, it could flop. I think.
yeah, I fuck with those movies.
I don't know. Are there like two live action like new ones currently? Is this the third one?
Yeah, yeah. So technically the fourth one.
I think they do pretty well. But they've done pretty well box office wise. I don't know. Like
They've done insanely well, but also I think people have moved on. The last one was like ages ago, like 2019.
the only advantage it has going for it is that will be more towards like family audiences than. I mean, Doomsday will be kind of family, but not like you're not gonna bring a 5-year-old to Doomsday probably. Maybe some people will, but I think Jumanji.
Yeah, I guess you kind of got a movie for everyone. You got Jumanji for the kiddies, Avengers Doomsday for the slop lovers like Hrez, and then June for the real ones.
Yeah, and he also got Edgar's Werewolf the next week on Christmas Day.
No one's watching that.
People watched Nosferatu, it did well.
Did they actually?
Yeah, pretty well for weird horror movie.
I just remember my sister who doesn't watch movies. She DM'd me and said Nosferatu is the worst movie I've ever seen.
Oh my god. I think I think regular people mostly liked it though for some reason. Yeah, it did.
No, she's just a hater of her. Disregard her.
Yeah, made over 181 million worldwide, which is pretty good on a
Yeah,
fifty
that's not
million
bad.
budget. So yeah, it did pretty good. I don't know about
How the
Werewolf.
fuck did it get such a high budget?
I think Northman did like really well on like VOD, so they threw him more money. It was like infamously the Northman was infamously a box office flop though.
Well, it was still released kind of in Corona times. Was it 2021?
Yeah, Northman was it was like spring 2021 I think. People thought he was like
Yeah.
people thought it was over for him and Northman flopped for whatever reason.
Can I just say something very random real quick? You know how everyone says to release it like the end of 2022? Why do they say that when Spider-Man No Way Home made like $2 billion over a year beforehand?
Probably because that's a Marvel movie and people just expect them to do well, I guess. And Top Gun Maverick was like a sequel to a movie from like 40 years ago. And I think also, I mean, the Spider-Man movie did well, but it didn't have like strong legs. Like people weren't going back weeks upon weeks. But Top Gun Maverick was in theaters for half like 6 months probably. It was like in there for a long time, and that was like good business for movie theaters.
Got that part out.
Yeah. Speaking of Spider-Man, what did you think of the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer?
I think it looks good. I will be watching, but like everyone says, the visuals are just terrible as usual.
Yeah, I think the CGI shots look really bad, and that's because they barely just started post-production. Like actual production wrapped like 2 months ago. So like I can't believe they're releasing this movie in July or whatever because I don't know it's it's gonna look worse than usual the CGI for Marvel. Yeah, I think
Well, and no one cares about that except for film Twitter people, so probably just like whatever.
yeah, I think the scenes that aren't CGI look pretty good for Marvel standards, I guess.
I don't know. I don't like that Zendaya and the fat guy are still like in it a lot. I thought we'd get a break from them.
Yeah,
I also don't know who the fuck the villain is.
well, that's the question.
Is it Sadie Sink?
There are many villains in Brand New Day. I've heard who are all the
Again,
villains I've heard? Sure,
can we get a single Spider-Man movie where there aren't 16?
yeah, Sadie Sink is rumored to be Jean Grey, but she wouldn't be a villain unless she's the evil version of Jean Grey, which would be weird.
Surely they would not put Jean Grey in a fucking Spider-Man
Yeah,
movie.
there's also rumored to be Tombstone. I know Scorpion is in it because we saw Michael Mando in the trailer.
Oh yeah, glad he's still employed.
There's some Hulk villain in it, I heard. I forgot which Hulk villain.
Red Hulk.
There's the villain from the Spider-Man 2018 video game for Mr. Negative. There's more the Hand is in it. The Hand is like they showed a shot of them in the trailer, like a group of assassins. So there's quite a few villains.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
The Hand, they look like ninjas. There's a shot of them in the trailer. They're like
Wait, is Mr. Negative in this? I don't know anything about that, but I've heard people say Mr. Negative is like a cool guy.
yeah, Mr. Negative is I don't know how you describe. He's kind of like an evil. He doesn't have the same powers as Tony Stark, but I describe him like as a character, like an evil Tony Stark. He's like this rich entrepreneur guy, and
That's just what the MCU needs, more Tony Stark
yeah, I've
parallels.
heard he's the villain. I don't know if he's actually the villain, but yeah, there's a lot of rumored. Oh yeah, the Punisher, of course, it was in the
The
trailer.
villain in Man's Depression.
Yeah, I find it.
Surely he's not a villain. Surely they're like good guys.
Yeah, the movie seems like a mess. I feel like we should know who the main villain is by now. I hope it's good. I don't think it'll be good. I don't. I think it'll actually be worse than Doomsday. That's what I'm predicting right now.
You really? I just think like as long as it has some good, like I'm liking if it goes into Peter Parker as a lonely loser thing, then I think it'll be good. I just hope it's not too much
I
action.
think they're only doing that for the first act. I feel like they're gonna drop that shit, and he's friends with MJ and Ned again by the second act.
Fuck.
I hope not.
I would be pissed off if they become friends again in this movie. Oh, even if it's at the end, I'll be
Oh,
so mad.
well, there's no other reason to have them in it. I mean, they're definitely gonna at least do it by the end. I assume. Best case
Ah,
scenario.
that's so dumb. That's so bullshit.
Yeah. I also hope Sadie Sink isn't Jean Grey. Just it's my
I don't think. I don't think so. I've heard she's some like other fucking villain who I've never heard of. Some like she can like do invisible shit or something. I don't know.
yeah. There was a shot of someone in a hoodie in like a bank or something. Like, oh my god, it's Sadie Sink as Jean Grey. Like, no, that doesn't mean anything. It's just someone in a hoodie. You don't know anything.
It's Mr. Robot.
That'd be so good. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
Mr. Robot should show up and hack him.
yeah,
Spider-Man should have a Mr. Robot dual personality thing going on. You know, spoilers for Mr. Robot.
yeah. That'd be kind of like Moon Knight.
Like the Goblin Mask. Is J. Jonah Jameson still in these movies, or is he out now?
I guess he could be. I don't. I don't know if he's in it.
Because they like brought him back, and then he did. Can we just have an arc where he gets a job at the Daily Bugle, please?
It doesn't seem like he'll have more than a cameo if he is in it.
Just fucking remake the Raimi one. I don't even care. Just do it. Just do
Just
it. I like shit
remake
like
it.
that more than yeah. Just yeah. Have him go to the fucking Daily Bugle and get a job as like a fucking hacker or something, and have J. Jonah Jameson there. That's what the people want. That's what I want.
Yeah, I don't. Unfortunately, I don't think J. Jonah Jameson will have more than a cameo role, even if he's even in it. I don't.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think he is.
I didn't really have any thoughts on the actual trailer. It looked fine, like whatever. The only thing that moved me was Punisher hitting Spider-Man. I thought it was kind of funny, but that's all I really cared about.
Was I? What did I see? Did I see MJ necking with Flash, or was that some other
That was
guy?
some new guy. I saw some
Oh
details on
man,
him.
is Flash still in this movie?
I don't
Is
know.
Betty Brant
I
there?
don't
And
know.
Gary
I don't think
Rice?
any of those people are in the movie. It doesn't seem like it.
All of those side characters are legit. So if they're all not here, I'm gonna be pretty sad.
It's gonna be. I bet it's probably gonna be mostly Spider-Man, the Hulk, and Jean. Well, if she's Jean Grey, Sadie Sink, whoever she is, and then MJ and Ned. I guess I don't know when they're gonna
Oh
do
my
whatever.
god, I don't fucking care about MJ and Ned. I'm sorry. I'm like sick of Zendaya. Just fucking. His time was done by like Far From Home. You know.
Yeah, I like them as characters, but I wasn't really expecting anything crazy. But I thought like it'd be cool to see this movie, Peter living with the consequences of the previous movie, and that doesn't seem to be the case.
Yeah, but I've at the start of this conversation, I was pretty keen on it, but you've convinced me this movie's gonna be
I
terrible.
hope it's good. I love Spider-Man. I love most of the movies, even like I'll always defend Spider-Man 3. But I'm not too excited at this current moment.
Maybe the. What if this movie makes more than Avengers Doomsday?
I don't think so because I feel like
I feel like if this movie isn't, as long as it isn't terrible, I think people will flock to it. And it's releasing in the summer. What else are they even releasing at that time? Like it might have pretty. Oh
well,
wait, Mandalorian. Oh,
you
in
got a
October.
massive movie coming out 3 weeks after Spider-Man Brother Day. It's called The Odyssey.
Oh yeah, the Odyssey. I forgot about that.
And
Never mind.
actually, The Odyssey is taking up IMAX screens just like Dune is taking up IMAX screens for Doomsday. It's pretty funny.
I think the Odyssey is going to make more than June, and honestly, it could be the highest grossing movie of the year. That's like my wacky
Yeah, I
prediction.
don't think so. I think Doomsday makes like 2.5 billion, probably
No way it's making that
at
much.
least 2 billion. I don't know. I mean, Endgame
I actually think it might underperform. I think it might do like 1.5.
maybe. Even then, I think that would still be more than The Odyssey and Spider-Man Brand New Day. Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Like I could see Doomsday making like low bill, like 1.2.
That's really low. I think Brand New Day probably
I
makes
think
like
people are
over a bill.
fucking jaded. I think even normal people are like fucking sick of this shit.
I think
Genuinely.
when they see RDJ as fucking Doom, they're gonna soy and flock to the theater.
No, they're not. It's not gonna be whatever. I don't
Was
know. Who
was
cares? I'll wait till I
was
see the trailer.
Deadpool versus Wolverine this like super exciting movie? No, but a general audience is still flocked to it,
It was.
and people love RDJ.
General audiences people love Wolverine more than RDJ, I think, at this point.
I don't know about that.
And it was longer since we last saw Wolverine than RDJ. Oh wait, no, it'd be about the same actually at this point.
Well, Wolverine will also be in Doomsday.
No, he would just be in Secret Wars, I reckon.
Probably mostly, yeah. Yeah, I think
Yeah, what I will say, I don't think Doomsday RDJ1, that's gonna be the good one.
yeah, that's gonna be the super story movie. You're gonna have
Exactly, yeah. That's gonna be one for everyone. Everyone's favorite character will be in that. And Gary Rice will show up.
think Brand New Day probably does a little over 1 billion. I'm not sure how much No Way Home made, but I'm just saying that. And then
1.8.
Doomsday is probably at least 2 billion. I don't see making less than that. If it makes less than 2 billion, they
No,
are
I don't
fucked.
think so.
And Odyssey, yeah, probably a little over 1 billion.
Oh, here's a question. Will Secret Wars or Doomsday make more?
Probably Secret Wars, unless Doomsday is this fucking mess. I mean, it's gonna be a mess, but like to general audiences, is like they're like saying this is
Yeah,
worse
true.
than I don't know bad cape shit that everyone hates. I don't know, like Amazing Spider-Man
Madam
2
Web.
or something. I don't know. Yeah, I think if Doomsday makes less than 2 billion, it's gonna look rough. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's gonna be rough.
Think yeah, they might need to make 2 bill because surely the budget for this has to be like at least 500 million.
Yeah, I think it'll be a failure if they make less than 2 billion. It'll be a failure to Disney if they make less than 2 billion with Doomsday.
Awesome. Can't wait to be proven right.
I think it's gonna make a lot of money. I mean, when they see RDJ, people are gonna be hyped. And Captain
But isn't
America,
Doctor Doom's thing that you don't see his fucking face?
they clearly do not care about what Doctor Doom is like in the comics at this point. I mean, Doctor
Yeah, I really want to see a trailer. Like, I genuinely can't even picture what this movie's gonna look like. So, give me a trailer.
they seem to think it doesn't matter that Doctor Doom is actually a Fantastic Four villain. He's actually not an Avengers villain. Not really. I mean, sure, like Doctor Doom and Avengers have faced off before, but he's primarily a Fantastic Four villain. It doesn't really seem to be a Fantastic Four movie. I'm sure they're in it and have a role, but it seems to be more like the Captain America versus Doctor Doom movie so far.
Sounds so bad.
I'll be there day one. I'm so excited. I don't care the quality of it. I'll be there. It's gonna be exciting. So
It will be nice to see all those familiar faces on screen again, but like Jesus Christ.
yeah, best case scenario for me, I feel like Doomsday would actually be pretty good if it actually is focused on the Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four. I think you could make a good movie out of that.
It's not.
I know it.
It's
I
not,
know it
bro.
won't. But I don't know. They did say
Like, I personally, I do not have a problem with them bringing back Chris Evans and RDJ, but it should have just been for like one scene in Secret Wars. The fact that they're showing Chris Evans now makes me think the whole movie is going to be about him, which makes me really, really mad.
it kind of made me think it's actually not about him at all. Like maybe it isn't actually about him because I think they said some stuff about those 4 teasers that they're not really teasers. Maybe they're just being stupid, and teasing people. But
They just don't know what the fuck they're doing. He'll be in it a lot for sure.
yeah, I just not sure. He might not. He's probably the protagonist, but I don't know. It could be something different, but who knows?
I have a feeling that scene of him and that 4-1 like aren't even in the movie. I feel like they just shot that for the fucking trailer.
Yeah, I'm not sure any of those 4 however many are actually scenes from the movie. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if they're not actually in the movie.
They're just gonna do the thing where they don't show a single frame from the movie until it comes out. They're just gonna make a bunch of bullshit up.
Honestly, they might not have. They probably don't have much to show right now because like they just wrapped production recently. So
All right, we need to move
yeah,
on.
okay. To cap this off, I guess we'll do a brief review of the highly anticipated sci-fi film Project Hail Mary. What did you think of it?
I thought it was good and not great. Well, actually, no, it was pretty great, but I didn't love it. It was pretty good adaptation of a book, but it fucked up a few things, mainly the last scene. But I think the general audiences are gonna eat this shit up. They'll love it.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I wasn't that excited for it because I honestly don't like the book that much. I mean, I like it. I would say I like the book and the movie the same, like pretty good. I think the best stuff is obviously I don't even know the main character's first name, but Gosling. I guess I'll say Gosling and Rocky. I think that like them learning to know each other and understand the language, that stuff is like really. It was really cool in the book, and it was actually really cool in the movie too. I thought they adapted that stuff well. I just think I think it was missing something. I don't know. I feel like it was pretty good. I just feel like I don't know. Maybe like the third act felt underwhelming. The movie felt too long, even though I'm pretty sure it cut some stuff from the book. Uh, it dragged for me. I don't know. I liked it though. I thought cinematography was pretty good. I love Greg Fraser, so I knew I was gonna like the cinematography.
Cinematography was good, but also this sounds so stupid, but it felt like Instagram bait. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Where they make like, here's a scene with these fucking like there was zero reason for that planet to look like that and look like so wacky.
yeah, yeah,
But I do agree that it felt too long, even though it felt rushed. Like it was ridiculously rushed at the start. I thought the first half hour was like terrible. And I think all the scenes on Earth, like the flashbacks, I think all of them were not very good. I love Sandra Huller, but they were giving her like nothing to work with in this movie, even though she looked very good. But yeah, it's just the Rocky stuff is really good. And then once they've like figured out how to hang out with each other and then get back to the plot, then it becomes pretty lame until like the end.
yeah. I think my problem is I actually don't think the plot is interesting. I just think the characters, but, mainly the 2,
Nah, not really.
like Rocky and, Gosling are interesting. Other than that, I don't think the plot is very good. I mean, a movie doesn't need good plot to be great, but this movie, even though it has good visuals, I feel like it heavily, relies on you, uh, engaging with the story.
Yeah, and I also found most of the humor to be very unfunny. Same with the book, but it was actually worse here. I didn't think Ryan of Rocky, honestly. Like I thought most of the humor was pretty bad. I can only it was like twice where I laughed, but I can't remember what those were.
Yeah, I thought some jokes were pretty funny, but this did feel like a pretty weak Gosling performance. It wasn't bad, I just felt like he was kind of phoning it in a bit.
He was on autopilot for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a fun movie. I think people are gonna really overrate this movie for a movie it was good, you know?
They already are.
Yeah. I mean, I knew I was gonna be disappointed when like, people before were saying, "Oh, it's the greatest movie it's gonna be the greatest movie of the year," and all this, and, just wasn't.
And it's already being compared to Interstellar like every other fucking space movie does.
Yeah. Yeah, I think one of my problems too is it's, like, trying to be serious like Interstellar, but, like, silly at the same time. I just don't think the tone fully works.
Yeah, I think it needed to be more serious. It was like a complete joke. Like the spoilers, I'll be vague. The spoiler thing that happens, the last scene on Earth where we find out why Gosling is there for real. It was fine, but then the movie just moves on from it like instantly, and there's just back to being funny. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
The book kind of does it as well, but I don't know. I feel like Phil Lord and Miller were not the right people for this movie. They should have gotten someone more boring, like Ridley
I
Scott.
wouldn't I
But
wouldn't mind I wouldn't mind it being, like, going, like, super silly, or super serious. I just feel like it needed to choose one because like, the balance
yeah,
wasn't working.
exactly.
Uh,
Yeah, if it was a complete farce, then I would have loved it. I think honestly.
yeah, even if it was serious, like, they don't really come to terms with, like, the world ending and, like, all these people from different countries all working together to solve this thing, and, like, they just don't, like, really engage with that
Yeah,
much.
they just speed through all the my favorite stuff in the book.
Yeah, like, I wanted to, like, spend more time with, like, the other, um, astronauts that,
Yeah, exactly. Fucking Milana Vaintrub is in this movie and says like two things, and Lionel Boyce is there as well, and he was like terrible, but that's not his fault.
yeah, so yeah, pretty good movie. I probably won't watch it again ever. Um,
Definitely not.
it was good.
I'd probably watch it with my parents or something. But what I will say is not just a CGI thing. I think that was awesome. He looked great.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I thought the voice was pretty good too.
Yeah. Do you have any issues with them revealing him in the trailer? Because people were pretty mad about that, and I agree with them. But also, like, it'd be pretty tough to sell this movie. It's just Ryan Gosling is in space.
I don't think it matters that much. I mean, it's not like Rocky is revealed in the third act of the movie. It's he's in most of the movie.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like it's comparing.
I think they showed too much of him in the trailers, but
Yeah, it's kind of like Hal in 2001 to me. I don't know what the promotion was for 2001, but like it's kind of similar to that.
do movies even have trailers back then?
They had like they had like 30-second TV spots, I think.
Well, I don't know. I'll ask someone who was alive when that came out.
Okay, maybe they remember the 2001 trailer. Yeah, I thought Rocky. Yeah, I didn't mind the Rocky reveal in the trailers. It was a cool reveal in the book because I didn't know going into it, but I don't think it matters that much.
I love how it.
Yeah, that was really cool. I thought they were actually not going to even show it like going into it. I thought like at that point I was like I was like, oh, the movie's dragging a bit, but then they showed it, which I liked that scene.
And I liked how the ships moved like very weirdly, like they would in real life, just like point A to point B. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was cool.
Like the scene where where Ryan Gosling's flying the ship around and the other one's coming.
Yeah, that was a great scene.
It was very weird.
Yeah. One of the funny moments was when they had I think they actually had a Meryl Streep cameo for like selected a voice. I thought that was a funny moment.
Yeah, they did. Also, they literally did the interstellar docking scene in this movie.
I didn't really think about it, but yeah, I guess they did.
It was filmed the exact same way. I mean, it was good, but it's just something I noticed.
Fantastic Four, I think, kind of did it too.
I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch Fantastic Four?
I was gonna watch it on Disney Plus, but then my Disney Plus stopped working when I tried to watch it, and I took that as a sign that I probably don't need to watch it.
I don't know how it holds up at home. I liked Fantastic more than Project Hail Mary. Just putting that out
Of
there.
course you did.
Yeah, we can probably wrap that up. Project Hail Mary is a
Great.
dining top 3 movie this early in the year. So
Go watch it.
yeah. Go support Jeff Bezos. He needs the money.
Out of the 2 movies I've seen this year, it is my favorite.
You like it more than Nirvana the band, the movie, the show, the movie?
Oh, I'm not counting
Oh,
that.
okay.
That's a 2025 movie.
Wait, do you like Bone Temple more than Project?
Nah. They're pretty
Oh.
close.
Yeah, I think they both kind of fall short of like what I really wanted, but I think Bone Temple is better. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's it for this conversation about many topics. We will probably be back. I hope we'll be back for some amazing Amazon superhero TV shows. So stay tuned.
I won't be. Fuck that shit. Goodbye.